Yeah, all right, guys. You're welcome to question 36 of this very challenge. And of course, we are still solving problems on differentiation. Yeah, we still have more questions on differentiation to solve. And we're still going to talk about how we can solve, differentiate trigonometric functions and other functions you will find in the JAMB curriculum. So let us see how we can simplify this one here on the screen. We have that if y is equal to the square root of x cubed plus 1, and we are asked to find the derivative of y with respect to x. So how do we go about this stuff? Now, just very quickly, I'm sure you still remember that if you have root of x, this is the same as x to the 1 over 2 in index form, right? If you have cube root of x, this is the same as x to the 1 over 3 in index form. So I'm very sure you know how to rewrite this expression in its index form. That's exactly what you are going to do. Like I told you, differentiation is just simply the manipulation of power when it comes to do with polynomials. So let's just get started. So now we're going to have this expression as y is equal to x cubed plus 1 all to the 1 over 2. You can see that x cubed plus 1 are all inside the root. So that's why we have them in brackets to the 1 over 2. In fact, the guys inside the root are called radicand, but we don't have to bother about that. So can we now differentiate this function? Yes, of course. Just simply apply your chain rule and you're done. So now let's simply apply the chain rule. So differentiating this, guys, you're going to get the y dx, because you are differentiating y with respect to x. That would be the 1 over 2 will multiply the base. So we have 1 over 2 into x cubed plus 1. Then you remove 1 from 1 over 2. Half minus 1 is negative half, right? You understand? So that means minus half. You can do it yourself and confirm. Half minus 1 is minus half. Then the next thing we do is to differentiate the composite function, the inner function. You get it? If you've been following this video consistently, this shouldn't be a problem for you because we've talked about differentiating a function using chain rule a lot of times here. So I'm only just following the steps we've discussed in the previous videos. So maybe this is the very first video you're seeing on this channel. I will advise you to go watch the very beginning of differentiation. That will give you a very good point to start with. So now let's go ahead and differentiate the inner function. So when you differentiate the inner function, you're going to get, if you differentiate x cubed, that will become 3x squared, right? And if you differentiate 1, that's the constant, you get 0. So we are almost done. You can even see the answer in this form, but somehow you might want to rearrange your work. So let us go about rearranging this stuff. So if I multiply 1 over 2 and 3x squared, that will be what? 3x squared upon 2 times x cubed plus 1 to the negative half. You can also see your answer in this form. You can see in this problem, we don't have any option here. So I'm giving you different possibilities. You can find your answers. Okay, so this is another way you can see the answer in the JAMB curriculum. Or better still, you can still go ahead and remove the negative exponent here. I'm sure you still remember if you have x to the negative 1, it's the same as 1 over x. And if you have x to the negative 2, it's the same as 1 over x squared. So if I want to get rid of this negative sign here, that is simply going to become 3x squared upon 2 times 1 upon x cubed plus 1 to the 1 over 2. That's how to get rid of the negative sign, just like you've seen here. It's just as simple as that. You get it? So, and again, if you don't find your answer in any of this form, this is the last form you can see the answer in the JAMB curriculum. You can go ahead and distribute these guys. 3x squared times 1, that will be 3x squared. And this guy is the same as square root of x cubed plus 1. Hope you remember, x cubed plus 1 all to the half is the same as the square root of x cubed plus 1, just like we stated earlier. This is the same as this, right? So that's going to be like 2 times the square root of x cubed plus 1. So this is the final answer. This is the last bus stop. This is where this is the max JAMB can take the answer to. So we've come to the end of this particular problem. I'm sure this is clear. If you still have doubts at any point, you can always put it down in the comment section, and I'll always try as much as I can to reach out to you. So thank you very much for watching this one. I can't wait to see you in the next video challenge. So bye for now.